Hi, I'm Ken Zabracki, Chief Executive Officer of SalesCats. I'm joined today with Dick Longoria, our Chief Revenue Officer. First of all, I'd like to start off by talking about our management team. I think we've put together one of the best in the industry. Starting with Rich Schreiner, our CFO, Dick Longoria, our CRO, Chief Revenue Officer, our Chief Technology Officer, Matt Halpern, Roger Orban, our Vice President of Corporate Business Development, Judge John Cousdale, who sits on our Board of Advisors, along with Vic Leventhal, also sitting on our Board of Advisors. What's so important about those individuals? They've all had experience, true experience in the software industry. They've helped taken startups to billion-dollar companies. And why did we put a team like that together? Well, pretty simple. It's about technology and competitive advantage. Let's look around you. Every one of you who's viewing this right now, you all have smartphones, iPads, laptops, and we all depend on technologies to help us in our daily lives. Let's face it, technology has been instrumental in helping us automate certain aspects of business, but they're primarily managerial. What are we doing to help the most important aspect of our business, revenue production? And who's involved with revenue production? Our salespeople. There truly hasn't been a tool to help the salespeople in their everyday lives, to give them intelligence on prospects when they need it.
Ken had mentioned revenue production and what is out there for the salesperson. Well, there's a new concept out there called Sales 2.0, and it's not all that new. It's about 4 years old. But it's a concept of using Web 2.0 tools to share more information, interoperability between systems, user-centered design, collaboration, utilizing social media, all in a sales environment. It's the holy grail for the salesperson. It's a fantastic idea. It's been over 4 years since this topic has been out there. And yet, 4 years later, there's not one solution that accomplishes what Sales 2.0 promises. Not one. It's all talk. In essence, Sales 2.0 is the use of better sales practices enabled by technology to improve speed, collaboration, accountability, and customer engagement. It's the old work smarter, not harder mentality. Let's automate the redundant. Again, a great idea. So what's the problem? The problem is, historically, salespeople engage in cold calling. And cold calling and prospecting is time-consuming, it's costly, it's tedious, it's redundant, and it's a total shot in the dark. It's been done the same way for over 40 years. It's a total numbers game. You make 100 phone calls, you get 2 responses, and hopefully you sell one of those 2 respondents. The same process is repeated over and over, day in, day out. It's hard, and it can be defeating to even the best of salesperson. So what if a salesperson could use a system that allowed them to easily define their customer, and then that system searched million points of data across the World Wide Web and returned to them a list of companies that matched that search criteria? What if, in addition to company names, they received contact names, business intelligence, contact intelligence? And what does this mean to an investor? It means the highest potential return the investment community has ever seen.
Let's look for a second at the market size of sales automation and sales intelligence. It's a huge market. For example, Gartner, Frost & Sullivan have stated that this is a $2 billion market. Other estimates are taking it up to $7+ billion. So what does that mean to all of you that are viewing this today? It's a potential huge return for all investors. Let's look at some of the competition. And I think if we look at it, we're going to find that most of the competitors out there are truly missing the mark, except for SalesCats. Let's take a look for a second at our closest competitor, Inside View. I'm going to be the first to say they're really not a competitor. Even though, despite the fact they've been named the hottest new sales intelligence company out there, despite the fact that such firms like Foundation Capital, Emergence Capital, Rembrandt Venture Partners have so far raised more than $30 million in funding for this upstart. ZDNet has also proclaimed Inside View to be a company to watch for years to come. But guess what? They still fail to address the need.
So what is SalesCats? SalesCats is a software-as-a-service application. It's knowledge-based, and it automates the sales prospecting process. through artificial intelligence and data interpreting algorithms. Based upon product attributes, we align products with high probability potential buyers, eliminating the dartboard approach of cold calling. We deliver a solution that eliminates the drudgery of prospecting that salespeople go through every day. So how do Sales Cats work? Every company has an ideal client profile. We allow you to easily identify and describe what your ideal client profile is. And then we go out and we search the World Wide Web for what your customer looks like. We return to you all the contacts that we find that meet that search criteria. Not only are we going to provide to you company names, but we're going to give you contact names. We're going to give you business intelligence and contact intelligence. This community would also include the ability of the salesperson to have his own personal profile page, a page where customers could find him easily and find his product or service. Additionally, you could virtually network with other salespeople from other industries. And of course, there would be literally a commerce portal where businesses, transactions of all types could take place. We've literally taken technology and embraced the idea and the concept of using that technology and putting it to work for a segment of the business community that's been ignored far too long, the individual salesperson. So what does Sales Cats look like? From the slides that we're going to show you right now, you'll see some screenshots from our application. You'll notice that the overall interface is very easy to use and easy to navigate. Why? Because salespeople just don't have the patience to use an application that doesn't work for them. If it doesn't bring value, they won't have anything to do with it, no matter what it costs. Sales Cats eliminates the ridiculous nature of cold calling, and more importantly, the high costs associated with it.
Okay, let's review. What makes Sales Cats so dramatically different? First of all, there has never been a software as a service company to truly target individual salespeople providing valuable, real-time data for all their prospecting needs. We are targeting the individual salesperson. And how did we do that? By creating artificial intelligence. We have data interpreting algorithms which help define whom a salesperson should talk to, why they should talk to, and when. Our beta testing is starting early. We have 5,000 beta testers aligned and ready to participate in this beta. And the reason for that is so we know when we come to production, we have the very best product the market's going to see. I want to make it perfectly clear. Sales Cats is going to become the undisputed leader in sales automation intelligence. I thank you for your time.